Hey, this is Drew Bennett from Ben Sparks Family Adventures, and yesterday I had a fun time making the Lego set there for Thor Ragnarok. It was the Thor vs. Hulk arena clash, and I had a really nice time making that. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this one, which is the ultimate battle for Asgard. And we'll talk about the Thor Ragnarok event, which is something that I'm going to be attending next week. I'll be going out to California, and I will be attending the red carpet premiere of Thor Ragnarok. We'll also be talking with folks about the new Disney Junior show called Vampirina. Have you seen it? I saw it. It's very cute, and it should, you know, your kids will probably really love it. And then also another thing that your kids would love is Cars 3. We're going to do a very special dinner at Disneyland for Cars 3, which is really cool. It's going to be in the whole Cars themed area. I have not been there in years, so I'm very excited about that. Then we also have, we're going to talk with the folks from Little Bits about the R2-D2 set that they have, and I'm excited about that because it's robots and coding and fun. And so, yeah, if you have any questions as we go along, hopefully we'll get some folks out to check this out. I do need to try to share this and see if anybody is out there. So just give me a second, and I'm going to send out my link so that folks know that I'm live right now, and we're gonna start talking here about that. And now I'm gonna start building, and so I'm gonna get this build underway. So just gonna share this out, and if you have joined, great. Oh, I see one person is viewing. Awesome. So I'm just gonna say live now. Come and check it out. And then I'll start building. All right, so who we got here in the stream? Anybody? If you're here, please, feel free to ask some questions, because I'm always up for answering any questions or talking about that, rather than just watch me build. So what we're gonna do now is, okay, so I'm going to open up the bag. Here is the bag with the instructions, and it looks like a few stickers as well. Quite a few stickers. Oh, all right. This actually has 2 books. So we got book 1 and book 2. So the basic big parts of the build are Fenris Wolf. So Fenris Wolf, and also that escape spaceship or ship that they have there. So I'm going to put those up on over here. And now there's also inside, there's a comic book. One side is Spider-Man Homecoming, the other side was Thor Ragnarok. And get that trash over here. And then I think there were stickers. Oh, here are some stickers as well. So I got some stickers as well, and that'll be fun to put those on, because you know how I love putting stickers on. Okay, so let me get my little bit of setup here. I won't be able to use my keyboard, so please drop a message in the chat room, and I will respond as I see it. And let's start here. There's 3 bags. We're going to start with bag 1. I'll get bags 2 and 3 out of the way. A lot of stuff going on here at the same time. I'm actually also playing Future Fight, Marvel Future Fight, because I enjoy playing that. So, but my inventory's full and I don't have time to mess with that later. So let's open up package number 1. Package number 1 is going to have a couple of things in here. It's going to have Hela, and it's going to have Thor, so there's a couple of characters in here. And there's got to be Hela, Thor, and there's interesting. We got a couple of things going on with that. And look at Hela's helmet. See that? That's pretty cool. She's got all these knives, and apparently she can just like generate all sorts of knives and weapons just from like herself. So she's kind of like a living weapon, which is crazy. All right, so let's get this trash out of the way. All right, and start building. So first we're going to go with building Hela. And I got to find all her pieces. So Hela has a dual face. So she's got the one side of the face here. Hard time there we go. Let's get up close. There you go. One side of Hela's face and the other side. So let's give her the angry face right now and put on that helmet of hers. So you can see that here. And let's give her some feet. Where are her feet? She's gonna have, nope, she's gonna have black legs. All right. Now Hela also, in addition to this helmet that she has here, all right, in addition to this helmet, boy, the autofocus is not autofocusing very well. She also has some black hair and a sword and an axe. Where's her axe? There we go. So Hela can look like this. Okay, with the hair, the sword, and the axe, or we can take Hela and take off the sword and the axe, put on a cape here. So there's different options for her. She's got accessories, and she's got outfit changes. And where'd her head go? Oh, stuck inside here. Get her. These are always fun to try to put on. All right, so here is her cape, and then that helmet of hers, which we'll put on her angry face. All right, she just seems to get that head stuck in whatever I'm sticking it in here. Fun, fun, fun. All right, well, she's going to have her happy face on because I cannot get the helmet off right now. So there's that. But then she also has these things, and these are fun little pieces from Lego where you attach them to their little hands, and if you push the side, then it shoots off, and now is gone on somewhere in my desk. Somewhere, not here. Maybe there's a third one. Sometimes they give you extra of these little things. They do. All right, so Hela has her two little things where she can shoot kind of like a black mist at people. It's like when you see her, her magic. So I'm going to put her over there. And then we also got Thor. And so Thor, we've got two different versions here for Thor as far as his face. So on his face, we've got the electrified Thor. Come on. There you go. Electrified Thor face. and then regular Thor face. Okay, so let's put the correct one on here. Let's just put regular Thor face and his helmet. So we got Thor, his helmet, and here's got his legs. Now Thor can also have the option here. There's a couple things for Thor. So Thor can have the option of having his own cape too, and his cape is actually a little bit different than Hela's cape. So you got Thor's cape. Let's put him on here. And Thor, he also has some of these little things for his hands, and these are like lightning. So she has like a black magic mist, and he has lightning, and then you can push this side and shoot those off. And so luckily Lego gave us like 3 of those. So we put Thor over here next to Hela, and I'm interested to find out where this piece goes, because I think this goes with Valkyrie, but Valkyrie's in a different box. So, all right, anyone here in the chat room? One person is live viewing, and so I'm excited here to see who's looking, who's watching. All right, and all right, just jumping back here. So now we're going to start building more of this piece with Hela, because she can be there's a part of this where right over here, she's got huge, so she can kind of like rise up, and so we're going to make that giant riser right now. She's got all these very angular parts to her, and you know, very dangerous, very much with the slashing weapons. All right, and that will put her up on this. So now Hela is really, really big. She's on this here. Okay, so I'll put her, I'm going to put her behind Thor, since she totally oversizes her, you know, standing over Thor at this point. And we are going to start building that spaceship. As Benny from the Lego Movie would say, spaceship! Because that's all he wanted to build, was a spaceship. All right, and then we need a special piece that is part of this bag over here. This is the circular, this will make the circular part of the ship. So we'll start first with a hexagon to attach to our piece right here. So starting to build that, and I'll get these pieces out of here. More trash to throw away. Try to keep it all in check as I go. Now normally while I'm on the show that I do with my buddy Brian, it's called Built from Bricks, I am usually the guy behind the guy who is there and who is organizing all the Lego pieces so that Brian can quickly build, or that when I get a chance to build, that I can build. He does give me plenty of chances to build, and so that's fun. We have a good time with that. It's a fun show. If you go to youtube.builtfrombricks.com, and you can find us there. And that is our site, and we also do live streams, live builds. So I've done a number of live builds with Brian before, and it's been a lot of fun. Now I'm hoping that yesterday it was updating pretty good with people who are online, who are checking this out. I might just do a quick check over here on my phone just to see what's happening here on Facebook, if I can see that live stream. Just want to make sure that, you know, we're seeing what I'm seeing here. So just quickly want to check out the live stream and make sure it's going along. All right, cool. It is. You can see here. You can see me. All right, very meta. Okay. All right, if you are joining us and you are interested in finding out more about the Thor Ragnarok event, that is what I'm attending next week. Disney is sending me out to California. They're bringing me out to California, and I'm very excited about that. I haven't been since last year, where I went for the Doctor Strange event, which was awesome. Got to meet a whole bunch of, like, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong. I was very excited to meet Benedict Wong because I am a big fan of his from Marco Polo. I really like what he did in Marco Polo. It's too bad that got canceled. That was a good show, but you know, it got canceled, and that's too bad. But I liked it a lot. All right, so we are now continuing to build some little purple pieces here. You know, I sometimes get there. So I'm not sure if you like this look, or should I come in closer so you see the Lego pieces. You know, let me know in the chat room if you have any questions that you might have for the cast. You know, I don't know who I'm going to get to meet, but should get to meet at least somebody from the cast. That would be really cool. I got questions of my own, but you know, if you have questions, I would, you know, certainly try to ask them on your behalf. And because, you know, I can't always, sometimes you can't always think of a question in the moment, and it's really good to have, you know, some folks who want to ask questions, and I definitely want to ask questions of the cast. But I'll give anybody the opportunity to, you know, anybody who's here now, to pass along a question that they may have, if I get the opportunity to ask any particular questions. I don't know who we're going to meet with, but you know, there's always the possibility of, you know, certain people from the cast. You know, it could be Chris Hemsworth, it could be Tom Hiddleston. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that we are interviewing them, but it could be. Here we go, as part of that ship right there, which is a really cool looking ship. Oh, and now we're getting on to our first one of these circular pieces and our first sticker, which I need to find the stickers. There we go, over here. Stickers are always a pain to put on, but we'll get that on. Sticker number 8. All right. Sticker number 8, right there. So that's the first one. Let's do the other side. And that's going to have sticker number 9. Hey, Derek. Sorry I didn't get to reply to you. We have to make a time to play Splatoon. I had already booked doing this this live stream before that, or else I probably would have had some time to hop in and play with you, which would be a lot of fun. But unfortunately, the timing wasn't happening today. Another time. So we'll definitely do that another time. All right. So now we're getting interesting other way of doing that, kind of making this a little bit wider, longer. Got another piece and another piece and another piece. 2. I like how they do this. It's always interesting to see the different techniques in which to build for Lego. Check that out. Pretty neat. Yes, multitasking, awesome. So you're saying I should try to play the video game at the same time as I build Lego and do a live stream. Is that what you're saying? That I should try to do that? I don't think even I could attempt trying to do that, and I do have a pretty decent multitasking ability. But I think even for me that might be a little much. Alright, so now we're getting into some sideways building. Sideways building, we got one of these type of bricks. And this is, Brian likes to call this the silver bar, because oftentimes it's like a gold bar, but whenever it's one of these, it's like a little silver bar. At least when we build together. I want to try to get that in focus, but there we go. So that's a silver bar. And then we'll put a slanted grill on that, and that goes into one corner. And we've got another one for the other side. Tough thing about these bars is trying to pick them up. Yeah. Well, hey Derek, do you have any questions of the cast of Thor Ragnarok? If I do get a chance to interview anybody, is there any burning questions that you may have for any of the cast, maybe the director, anything that you've seen so far from the trailer that would be something you'd like to know more about? I know I have a few questions. Some interesting stuff that's going on with the movie, and I'm pretty excited about it. All right, so we have more stickers. Sticker here, and sticker number 5 here, and that goes over on this side. So starting to get that circular look, almost. But we need to build one more thing out in front, and that is it's like the same as what we did on the sides. So we're taking this slanted piece, these kind of what I call wings pieces. I don't know all the names of everything, but I try. Wing piece, this blue piece here, which is a blue 1x4 brick. I know that. Then we've got some more pieces going in here. These ones for sideways building. Okay, and this will also have... All right, great. If you have questions, definitely ping me. Definitely send me questions. I don't know exactly what day we're doing the interviewing. It may be as late as Wednesday. It might be earlier. I don't know. We don't have the full schedule yet. I am very anxious to find out what we're doing there on the trip. So keep going here. Oh, thank you. I have 2 cameras. I actually kind of would love to have a third, but that might be overkill at this point. I mean, right now there's a whole lot of stuff going on, a lot to see, a lot to look at, especially my background. I want some sort of interesting background there. And it might be a little busy, but that is basically me. I am a little busy all the time. Always scattered, always here, always there. Except when I'm focused. And now I'm kind of focused. Building this Lego set. So more stickers to get that look of how this... I can't wait to see the spaceship more in the movie. That's going to be cool. I mean, I just like how this is built. It's very cool. All right, so I'll flip this over, and now I've got to put a few more pieces on, make it a little bit stronger, although that doesn't really do anything, putting it in the side there, so maybe it doesn't really make it much stronger. Maybe there's other parts to put on later. We'll see. But this makes it stronger. because it's securing more of the pieces together. See, 1, 2, 3 pieces. Using that helps to secure. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know that. She's from your neighborhood? That's very cool. Do you have another blogger in the neighborhood that you guys can connect with? That's awesome. I like that. I don't really have many bloggers in my area, like close to me, in the neighborhood at least. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so getting pretty good all the way around. Then we put these little things on. And these little things are so that if you're playing with this and you want to like slide it across the ground, that's what these things do. And they also help to secure more pieces together. So as I add all of these in, okay, a lot of times they use these with boats and things like that. So when you're building a Lego boat, that is going to be something you would see here. Okay. So again, this is a more of securing the pieces together and to make it able to slide around on, say, like a table or something. Because a lot of these overlap where you are. All right. Okay, so just pulling these ones together and attaching them. Hopefully I've got enough. I should. Lego usually does pretty good at giving you extra parts for most things that are easily lost. Although these ones aren't, so there's only exactly enough. So here they are, all these pieces. So now you can kind of slide it around on the table. And we are up to the point of our next bag, which let me find that next bag. So here is what we've built so far, bag 1. Okay, part of that spaceship. Okay. Now yesterday, before I get into bag 2, yesterday I built the set that had this Hulk figure. All right. Oh, you know what? I should compare what Thor looks like in this set and the other set. So here are the differences in our Thor characters. So you can see there's a little difference here. You got some red markings on this one, on his uniform, outfit, costume, whatever. And then on the other one, you know, so we don't have an actual cape. We have this, it's kind of like a cape, but we've got his two swords. And, you know what? We don't have Mjolnir in here. And I know Mjolnir gets, you know, destroyed, but it would be kind of neat to start him off with Mjolnir on here. So, you know what? I'm going to put a few more guys over here. Put Hulk over here. Put the other Thor here. And then we've got some of our weapons. And I think we've got Valkyrie's cape. And we've got a few extra pieces. I know there's that one other piece that was on Hela that shot right off, but I'll get that. All right, bag number 2. Bag number 2. Put that up here. Make sure there aren't any extra pieces stuck in there. Of course, bag 2 has 2 bags inside of it with more of these smaller pieces. All right, and those in there. Make sure we got those. Let's toss them out. All right, and we're gonna first build one of our characters, and this is a new character to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is going to be Valkyrie, and it's interesting. Yes, I was right. Valkyrie's her cape was in the first box. It probably makes sense because, you know, they only have to include one of those little boxes. She only has one face there. Some of the other characters have had double faces. Now, Where are her legs? I got legs for somebody else. 2 other the berserkers. 1, 2 berserker. Valkyrie's legs. Anybody see? There we go. Right in front of me. I'm hitting them right there. And she has a sword. And she also has this kind of like mohawk haircut type thing. Alright, so here is Valkyrie. Come on. Ah! Her sword flew off. Whoops. Let's get her sword back on here. And that's a different looking sword than this one. It's a shorter sword. It's more of like a, maybe like a Roman gladius. Alright, here we go. Derek, I'll try to get in there on another day. I definitely would love to play against you and play with you and be on your team. Playing Splatoon 2. I have yet to play with other people. Although, I also got the Lego Ninjago movie game. I think that might be multiplayer too. I don't know if it's multiplayer across the internet, but it might be. Alright, so now I'm building some of the berserkers. And boy, those are really dark. So oh, there we go. Yeah. So these berserkers, and the berserkers are like the fallen Asgardians reanimated. I'm pretty sure. That is my thought on that. Because Hela basically kills all of Asgard. And then they become her undead army. So. Okay. So these guys actually have a little backpack piece that you put on here. And on the backpack, you've got a little 1x1 grabby. That's what I call it. 1x1 grabby thing. And also like one of the teeth or fangs or very sharp thing, which I'm going to throw on there too. So you can see here, scary looking guy, got some major weapons going on, and this thing on the back. So there's 2 of those. There's 2 of those in the set, which is good. A little bit of army building or troop building. Oh wait, there's 3. Is there 3? No, that was his head. Got away from me. I saw one more backpack piece, which is probably included on purpose, so that, you know, if you lose a piece like that, you can still add it to these berserkers. Alright, so the berserkers are really green and black on them. Kind of hard to see right now. I'm still working on how I can best do the lighting. But, you know, I'm working on the building. It's level 44 already? Wow. That's awesome. I'm really getting more and more into building, especially doing the Build from Brick show. That is, allowed me to do a lot more building, and also learning different techniques. And I'm a quick sorter, so I sort everything out really fast. So here is another berserker. We'll put him over there. I don't know actually how you would use these weapons. They're weird. And then now just keep going here with this. So back to the build. Alright, so we're going to put these 1x4 jumpers. I guess they're not jumpers. Jumpers have the circular part on it. These are kind of like, they're not jumpers, but they allow you to do, like, if you're doing builds where there are modular builds. Having these little ones, they only have a couple little studs on them, that makes it a little bit easier sometimes to pull things off if you need to pull something off. So we will turn this like this and do that. Get some more pieces here. Some bricks. These bricks have lines going one way and lines going another, depending on how you turn them. And some more with the sideways building. I'm going to build like the back part of the ship, which is actually, or is it the front part? No, it's the front part. No, it's the back part. Back part. And it's the lights. Some lights on the ship. Once I put that piece on, and now I put another sticker. So we got some purplish lights. Really a lot of use of color in this set and in this movie. This movie's got a lot of color in it. So, let's see. So we're gonna make 2 of these, also lights off the back. It's funny because this is very much like the back of a vehicle, so like a car or something like that. And I would see a lot of this built with cars. Okay, and then we got some of these pieces here to put in the back. I wonder why you would use, I guess maybe for this part here, because you're covering up, because this is one of like, this piece here, this brick has the grooves going up and down and side to side. So I guess you probably want to just see this grooved part there, I guess. I don't know why you would use that, not just a flat one, if that was the case. So, okay, and then to kind of smooth it out, we got this here to add here. So we got the cheese slope and then this other smooth piece here that kind of makes it look like, the back of the vehicle. And all right, you're gonna be. All right. Sorry, got a little quiet there for the moment. Okay, so now we're putting on this other part, and that's just like a just overall printed piece that goes along on here. You still kind of see that, but it's all gonna be covered up. So I don't understand why you would use that particular piece. Doesn't make much sense to me. All right. Some smooth parts, angular parts, parts that are going out to the side. So as we put that in here, let's see, what next? All right, so in addition to like the building, I'm also doing some comic book reading. I've got Marvel Unlimited, which is an app, and in that app there are all sorts of different comics, but one in particular storyline that I'm looking at is Planet Hulk, which is where Hulk goes to a planet where he is basically all right, so basically the Illuminati, which is Doctor Strange and Reed Richards and Iron Man, they decide that the Hulk is too dangerous. They're going to shoot him off into space to a planet where there are no other life forms, but it's a lush green planet where he could live, and he is, not going to be a danger to anyone. So they kind of trick him and they shoot him into space to do that. But his ship, the navigation goes off course, and he ends up landing on this planet called Sakaar, which is the name of the planet that's going to be in Thor Ragnarok. And so on Sakaar, he ends up becoming basically a slave and a gladiator, because when he lands on that planet, his strength gets sapped. Anybody who goes through, their strength gets sapped, and eventually it'll come back, but right away his strength is sapped, and so they are able to capture the Hulk, and he becomes this big-time gladiator and fights with these different characters. Now, one of the characters is called Korg, and he is a rock character. Well, the director of Thor Ragnarok is going to play that character of Korg. He's going to do he even did the mocap for this character, because it's this rock figure, and so we're going to do mocap for that, and he's doing the mocap for it. And that is a character introduced in Planet Hulk, that storyline. So it's going to be interesting to see that. I'm very excited about that. Now this kind of got me. Whenever they put a piece like this one that has nothing behind it, it's not that strong, and that concerns me. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a piece here and here to make that stronger, which I think that probably will be the case. Which, actually, if I had looked, I would see that ahead of time. Nope. Maybe. We'll see. Well, this will make it stronger in one part here. So we're adding some smooth around the edges here. Hey, Sam. Thank you for joining, checking this out. Just doing a build of the Marvel Superheroes number 76084, the Ultimate Battle for Asgard, because I'm getting all excited for the Thor Ragnarok event that is going to be happening very soon. Okay, all right, I got some stickers, so let me just put these on. Should I put these on first and then put the stickers on? Sure, let's try that. And let's try putting it on the right. No, I didn't have the right spot the first time. Now I have the right spot. And like I said earlier, now that's going to give that other piece some strength, so that's good. So let's get more stickers on. And thank you, Derek, for the likes. If anybody wants to tweet out the link to this, that'd be great. I should be on for another maybe half hour or so building the rest of this, because I still have to build Fenris Wolf. So, and what's interesting about Fenris Wolf is that, well, in Norse mythology, Fenris Wolf is actually the son of Loki. Yes. There are some interesting things there. I mean, obviously some of this is taken from Norse mythology, and some of this is, taken from comic book lore. It's interesting how they're putting all these things together in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because they're taking kind of part of the Planet Hulk storyline and the Thor storyline. Am I doing these wrong? I am doing these wrong. Why am I doing them wrong? No. Okay. Yes, no. All right, one is, one isn't, one is, and then one isn't. I got the first one right, then I looked up. And, I want to look up, keep everybody engaged here, and but at the same time I looked down and I kind of messed up. So some more pieces here. Then we're going to add some detail pieces. So let's see. We got... Is this right in the corner? Yeah. So some more parts here. I like the look, how this whole thing is coming about together. So okay, and then all right, we got some more parts there and there. Another piece here. And here. Alright, so we've got that. Oh, and some red pieces. Where are the red pieces going? You almost couldn't see them. The red pieces are covering these spots. Where are they? Yeah, they are. So we've got two red pieces. And looks like another sticker. A lot of these, you know, a lot of times these ones end up being printed pieces, but sometimes they are stickers too. I'm not a big fan of putting on stickers. Have I said that enough? Because that's going to go on upside down. Alright, so these stickers that will show the, you know, basically the controls of that particular spaceship. Alright. We put on the cockpit there. Nice. And keep building another flip over. Another spot for one of these. Why this wasn't put on before doesn't make any sense to me, but oh well. And then we've got some other pieces that are going in. One here. And one here. This was probably going to be for like missiles or something. So these are probably like the flick missiles that they make. Alright. And then we'll go back over on this side and we're going to build something else here. What is this thing? Let's see. So we're going this way with it. Okay, here and here, through that. And, oh, okay. It goes down and through. And down and through matches it up with this part right here. Okay. So we have that. Let's do another one, which we'll do differently, slightly. With some Technic pieces. Drop that and put it right through here. Did I do that wrong? No, I didn't. Alright, so pop that here. Again, putting some more, actually it adds a little bit of detail up here, but at the same time comes down to this part on the bottom, which is nice. And this is where we're going to stick one of these through. One of them. Two of them. There we go, once we get them. So that is adding some additional strength and stability to the set. And now we're gonna add, let's see, it looks like a power core or something like that. Oh, that's what I'm calling it. So we got this and this. And that gets added here. Okay. Then we're going to add in, it's probably like a hatch cover. So we put these two together. That. Flip it over. We'll add number 4, our last sticker. Get rid of that. Put our last sticker here. Aha, ha, 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 I see. So put this. I did not put those too far. I think I put those too far in. Because, yeah. Yep. Because I want to cover, I actually want to No. So that doesn't have it too far in. What did I do here? Check that. Ah, I know what I did. There we go. Far enough out, fits. You got the space for this plate through here. And there we go. So we got that. And then we also need to put on a couple of these blasters, these stud shooters. Okay, so we've got, this ship has outfitted with double stud shooters on either side. There. And they give you plenty of studs because these things all fire off and go crazy everywhere. So we got a stud shooter there. Come on. How close do I have to get before this thing starts to refocus for me? Anyway, that's the stud shooter on one side, and then two stud shooters on the other. And this may be the part of this bag is probably the one that has all the extra pieces, because there are quite a few extra pieces left, because this is the last part on bag 2. Alright, so that is our ship. All built. It's looking pretty good. I like that. And we have a bunch of extra pieces to put away. And that should be the end of that. Oh, nope, it's not the end of that, because we got 2 more of these pieces. These silver bars. Put them here. And that will make this stronger so that these guys stay together on the side. So a couple of these little bars here. So that is the ship. The back, the bottom, and that is part of this one set. Now, something interesting here is that you got this thing, which I don't know if this means it at some point, you know, you're supposed to pop that up to make it fall out, or it's just built that way. Don't know. All right, so let's put the ship over here. And, oh, nope. This has a special feature to it, which we have yet to use, because the character that we're going to need for that is in the next bag. And I will show you why. I want to show you what. I know they always do something. There's always a reason for something. They always make something there. So this part, you can see that popping up and down. There's a reason for that. And I will tell you the reason in a moment. As soon as we go to bag 3. And bag 3 is all pretty much Fenris Wolf. And that has its own book. So I was using this book. Put that over here. And don't mind me for a moment. I'm going to have something to drink. Here. All right, Fenris Wolf. And we also have one more character to build, and that's Bruce Banner. So we'll build Bruce first. So let's get Bruce. So, you know, got Bruce Banner's head on one side, just kind of regular little face. And on the other, uh-oh, Don't like him when he starts to get angry. So we'll just put his regular face on for now. And his legs are around here somewhere. There we go. It would have been kind of cool for this character to have that Duran Duran shirt, but they probably, I don't know, couldn't get it for the license for Lego. Who knows? But in the movie, he's wearing like a Duran Duran shirt, and Duran Duran's one of their big songs is "Hungry Like the Wolf," and we're building the Fenris Wolf. Interesting. Oh yeah, we should probably put his hair on. And yes, I'm drinking on 2, so sorry. Kind of thirsty. There we go. Let's put Bruce's hair on. There we go, Bruce's hair. And what I said earlier about a piece for this, for the spaceship, is there actually, it shows that you have Bruce Banner underneath here, and this will drop him down. And so, you know, it seems to me that at some point in the movie, you're going to have Bruce falling out of this or being shot out of this spaceship to become the Hulk. And we know that the Hulk is going to fight this wolf. It's in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away. So I'm interested to see how that will come about. That should be pretty cool. I wonder if that, you know, they do have things dropping out of other things in the Marvel movies. For example, you got Black Widow dropping out of the Quinjet on the motorcycle there in Age of Ultron, which was another movie that I got to go to California for. Very grateful to that. That was an awesome time. Got to meet a lot of the folks from the movie, except for Scarlett Johansson and Mark Ruffalo. So those guys didn't have. We ran out of time as far to meet up with them. So it's too bad, because I'm hoping, at least in this case, we'll get to meet Mark Ruffalo in this movie. When we're doing the, when we're doing the interviews. So I'd like to, didn't get a chance to meet him 2 years ago? 2 years ago. 2 years ago now. Yeah, I've done 4 trips with Disney so far, and this will be my 5th. I've done, my first one ever was out to San Francisco, where I went to Pixar, and we were doing stuff with Monsters University, and that was the first one I ever went to, and that was actually on my birthday. I think it was my 39th birthday. I've done at least two birthdays with Marshall and other bloggers as part of these trips, which is very cool. Where are you? Where is that piece? I know there's a piece. It's a one single black piece. Nope, not this one. Huh. I mean, everything's right in front of me. There's not... There we go. Just picked it up as I'm talking. Oh, well. So now we're building Fenris Wolf. And I'm not sure if they call it Fenrir in the movie, Fenris, I forget. But it is a wolf, a giant wolf, and in Norse mythology, this wolf it's going to swallow Odin. It's part of Ragnarok, where it is going to attack and swallow Odin. He might be in his Odin sleep at the time. His Odin sleep is when he goes and like basically recharges himself. The Thor comic books really talk about the Odin sleep a lot. Like, I don't know, Odin's always taking a nap. Alright, more of these pieces. This is a lot of, you know, just pieces, one piece connecting to another, to another, to kind of make joints and arms and legs and paws for the wolf. Adding in these black pieces. Another 1x1 grabby thing. That's what I call it. Snap it on here. A cheese slope, which is actually the name of it. And we'll put that here. Is this the tail? Yep, this is the tail of the wolf. Just like me. What do you mean, Derek? Just like me? I just caught that. Sorry, looking down, looking up. Trying to keep together here with that. Is that a stud? Yeah, that's a stud. So more pieces building on to make this wolf. Pretty interesting. So we're doing parts here so we can do some sideways building. So it looks like we're gonna at least get a piece here on the side. Hopefully, that would make a lot of sense because we are going to need to attach certain things to that. Napping all the time. Do I ever get Legos lost in the awesome beard? No, but you know what? I started using beard oil, and that stuff makes you pick up tons of crumbs. I don't normally have a crumbs problem, you know, but in this case, I do because of that. These pieces that I'm putting on here, these are actually glow-in-the-dark pieces, so the eyes will glow at night. This is going to be Fenrir's eyes, so that's cool. It actually shows you in the book here. You got the night and day, and it's interesting because my buddy Brian, in his Lego city that he's creating, he has a bunch of little glow-in-the-dark dots, and those glow-in-the-dark dots are hidden all around his city, so that when you look at the city at night, then you see all these glow-in-the-dark dots, which is kind of neat. Alright, so this looks like an interesting piece here. Okay, so this piece that I'm putting on the side of Fenrir, alright, right there, that is, it looks like maybe it might be a custom piece for this, or it might be some piece that, you know, whenever they're making mountains and stuff, that's possibly a piece for that. Okay. So we're starting to make Fenrir's face. Derek, I nap all the time too, and that's because I'm always catching up from the weekend after work. That is always an issue. Trying to catch up from my weekend with the lost time, the lost sleep, sanity. Things like that. You don't sleep. It's kind of rough. Alright, spin that around. And we're getting more of Fenrir's face. And we're going to put his jaw on. Just got to find the pieces I need for that. Look at his jaw. A jaw that our Hulk is going to be like ripping apart, pulling apart, keeping from snapping and biting him. Alright. And then I Here, let's see. How do we have this turned around? Like this, like this, like that. And then we're adding... Oh, ears. Okay. So we're adding... Find those pieces for this. Here. And here. So we're adding ears to our wolf. And we have these little pieces for that. Gotta find them. There we go. Hiding on me, hiding on me. One way, one the other. You're here somewhere. Seriously? There we go. Ah! Alright, so I'm getting more and more of this wolf head. Fenris Wolf. And we're going to now attach it to the body. So we've got the head, the tail, the body. Let's get some... Check. Do I have one in? No, I don't have anything in there. Oh, because I couldn't find that one. Yeah, funny guy. Because I did check before I started, because I really don't want to get on here and have something stuck in my beard that's going to be on, in a live stream. And definitely not a Lego piece. Although that would be one place to like put them if I needed to, get them later. It's like, here's a piece that I want to make sure that I don't lose. I'll stick it in my beard, and then, but you know what? I got beard oil, so it's going to get a little greasy, and I don't want that there. Am I going to have to make 2 of these? So, yeah, I'm not going to want to have that happen. Definitely try not to, like, that's a lot of reason why I don't put things in, like, oil or, lotions or anything like that, because I don't like the slipperiness of it. And you made me touch my beard and check, and so now it's kind of got a little bit of greasiness to it, and I don't like that. So thanks very much. All right. Oh, this is one hefty leg. Is a leg? Yeah. Arm, leg, front paw. Actually, it's not the paw, because the paw isn't on there yet. And there we go. This to this. More of these pieces here. Interesting. Put it too low. It should be up higher. Okay. Ah. So another leg of Fenrir. Oh, first leg. Put that on, and we'll probably put a paw on in a moment. Ah, no worries, Derek. No worries. No worries. How are we doing on time? About an hour in to what we're doing here. It should be maybe a few more, maybe about 10-20 minutes to go. Maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. So now I've got another piece. Gotta go pick up the kids later because my daughter has she's right out of my head. She's in cross country, so she's going to be running a race today. Her second to last race. Last week was really hot, so hopefully this week, with it, if things cool down a bit, she'll improve her time. She's been trying to improve her time, not for for me or the family or anything like that. We don't give her put a lot of pressure on her for anything that she's doing for fun. But if she is trying to improve for herself, then I hope she gets a chance to do that today. I hope she finds that happening, because she has been working hard with the team, and this is her first year doing any sort of team thing like this, cross country. Like in the past year, she's done basketball, but that really wasn't a team thing. It was just like an after school fun thing. Now she's part of a team, and she does really like being part of a team, so that's good. We're not really big on big sports people. I'm a big nerd, big geek. And I like how they're using these rounded piece and then this other rounded piece to kind of layer it and make it rounded but with different colors. So that's kind of cool. That's an interesting technique that I don't think about until I get a set and I start working on a set. These are some interesting things to learn about. Oh, I see. So we start with the front paw, then the back paw, then the other back paw. I mean the back leg, and now we'll go with the other front leg here of Fenrir. Okay. And somehow it just got really hot in here. Could be the light behind me. Could be the computer getting hot. Who knows? Could be many, many, many things. But we're getting down to it and starting to... Easier to find pieces, but at the same time it's like, oh, did I miss that? Is that piece there? Where's that piece? All right, and let's see. That piece here. And we're talking front leg. So now Fenrir. It's got legs, tail, head, all the way around. And we're down to making 4 paws. So we start with this circle part, claw, and this thing. So that's the paw. So we got this, 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 pause the easy part. Alright, so I got an extra glow in the dark piece and an extra black cheese slope. And now I'll just connect each one of the paws. And let's just make this a little bit bigger so you can see the full-on toy. Alright, so there's Fenris Wolf. Alright, well, why it keeps trying to... I can't really control the webcam as much as I want to. But, there you go. Maybe if I put something in front of it. Behind it, I mean. So here, there's Wolf. No? Man, I don't know. There we go. So here we got the wolf, and we got that spaceship, and we're going to play here with that, where we've got, the wolf coming in, and here comes the ship, and it's got Bruce Banner. Drop him down, and then he comes down, he gets angry, we'll turn his head Ah, he's starting to get angry. And he turns and becomes the Incredible Hulk. And the Incredible Hulk takes on Fenrir. Ah, my arm's in the way. Oh, he's got him down. The big hammer of his. Smash! Although, by the time he gets to him in the Fenrir, he doesn't have all this stuff on him. So, I'd have to find my other Hulk figure from the Avengers sets from earlier on, where Hulk doesn't have all this stuff on. Because we can't take these pieces off. So I'll have to get another one if I'm going to actually make it into a something to play. So, anyway. Alright. So that's it. I built this Marvel superhero set, number 76084, and it has a number of things to it. So we got characters like Hela, okay, and we've got Thor. All right, Thor, Valkyrie. And a couple of berserkers. Two of these ones, two berserkers. The ship. Now, I don't know if this is a Sakaran ship or not. Probably came from Sakaar. They probably used this to bust out of there and get away. I don't know, this is what I'm speculating in the movie. And then Fenris Wolf. So that is the second set. There are only two sets out for Marvel superheroes for Thor Ragnarok. And I think they're pretty good. I'd like to see one with and now I've forgotten his name. Why have I forgotten his name? And the actor's name just went right out of my head, and that's somebody that I would definitely like to meet. He plays the other bad guy. He plays like Hela's bad guy, the one with the machine guns. Oh, why did it go right out of my head? That's it. I gotta go to IMDb. Let's see. But first, my wife has asked me a question. What is the show that in LA about all the feds living together? And that was Graceland. See, normally I am a wealth of information on different things like that. As far as IMDb, I'm my own IMDb, and I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that. And the reason is, it's weird, is that I can picture the guy. I just saw him in the Star Trek movie, the Star Trek Beyond, and he was in a show that I really like called Almost Human. And why I can't remember his name right now, it's driving me nuts. I know it, and I know who he is, and I know. Let's see, Thor. I know it begins with an S. That's gonna drive me crazy. That's one of the guys that I would love to interview too, if I can't remember his name. Okay. So, where are you? Carl Urban. Carl Urban plays Scourge. I want a Scourge figure. That's what I wanted here. I want a Scourge figure, and I'd love to have a set based on Searcher, which is like the big fire god guy. And we've got. I like the Warriors 3. I'd like to have those guys in here too. There's so many characters I'd like to see in another set that I'd love to see part of this. Maybe like, you got the Battle for Asgard. That's great, but maybe one that has more of the different minifigures and maybe some of Asgardian architecture. That would be awesome if they made that. That would be really good. I'd like that a lot. But I do like this set. This spaceship is just really cool. So it's big enough that you can put a character in. Get one character, maybe probably take her sword off, and probably lean her back a little further so she can fit. There we go. So we got Valkyrie right there in that. Looks like we've got, yeah, Valkyrie, 2 of her swords. So that's cool. All right, well, that's about it for me today. I'm going to get ready to go and pick up the kids and do some other things with my day. Anyway, this is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. I appreciate anybody who watched today. Thank you very much. And, you know, if you are interested, next week from the 9th to the 11th, I am going to be in California as part of the Thor Ragnarok event, and I, you know, can't wait to see that and you know, see Thor Ragnarok and go to the red carpet for the first time. Never been on the red carpet. That'll be so much fun. Anyway, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, at facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures,